Buenos dias, Don Bosco. Let me introduce myself. I am Mrs. Carr. I'm a Spanish teacher at Don Bosco. And yes, you all think, oh, when did you leave Spanish? Well, Spanish was my first language. My second language is English. I was born and raised in Santurce, Puerto Rico. For those of you who do not know, it's very close to San Juan. I was born in the Presbyterian Hospital there. Also, my parents were born in Puerto Rico. My father was born in Caguas, and he was raised in Manhattan. He served our country during World War II with General Patton. And then he went to work once the war was over. Because he knew Spanish, they transferred him back to Puerto Rico. And then is when he met my mother. My mother was born in Rio Piedras. And by the way, she was Miss Puerto Rico once. She was a beauty queen in all many ways. They met, they fell in love, they got married, and here I am. I was born there and raised there until I was 15. I studied at La Academia de Sagrado Corazón in Santurce. My sophomore year in high school, yes, gentlemen, I was about your age, we transferred into New Jersey. I ended up living in Wayne, where I had a choice between Wayne Hills and DePaul High School. Wayne Hills had 1,500 students. In my class, DePaul only 150. That was an easy choice. I went to DePaul. Yes, I graduated as a Spartan. When I graduated, I went into Seton Hall University. My first degree was in industrial psychology. Once I graduated, I went to work as an employment manager for 2 major medical centers. In the interim, I found love. I married Mr. Carr. He is 100% Irish, so therefore our children are half Irish, half Puerto Rican. Now I'm in my second career, which I love, teaching you all a language which I am proud to say is my first language, Espanol. Thank you very much, and if I didn't meet you before, I hope we'll be talking soon. Adios, Don Bosco. Have a great day.
Good morning, Father Sisika.
Good morning.
I'm so excited to talk about Asia today. I feel like I'm an American who was adopted by several Asian countries, and I know when I first came to Don Bosco, I was super excited to know that we had a very prominent staff member from a really incredible Asian country, Sri Lanka. So you're adopted by the United States, and I've been adopted by Asia. So let's talk a little bit about Asia today. Is Asia one giant country?
Well, it is a continent, the largest continent in this planet Earth, large in size as well as the population-wise. There are like big countries like Russia, India, China. The Russia being the largest in size, and 40% of Russia belongs to Europe, and China has the largest population in the world.
So there's a lot of us out there, and even in our school, right? We have so many students who come from different Asian backgrounds. I know I have Korean students and Chinese students and Malaysian students, students from even Central Asian areas, right? Because we don't necessarily think of just Asia as East Asia, right? It could be South Asia, which is where you're from. So can you tell us something that's really unique and different about being Sri Lankan that maybe someone from the United States might not know?
Sure. I want to begin by saying there are 48 countries and 4.6 billion population in Asia. And where I am from is called South Asia. And we have like 5 countries in South Asia, actually 7 countries. And Sri Lanka is located just off the east coast of India, about 20 miles from the southern coast of India. It has been always an independent country. It's 3 times the size of New Jersey, state of New Jersey, and Sri Lanka is mostly influenced by the Buddhist culture, and the living is basically influenced by the Buddhist culture. Yeah.
But I think one thing that's really amazing is that we all have Don Bosco, right, as our link, because you met Don Bosco in Sri Lanka,
correct,
right?
from a parish.
And I kind of met Don Bosco here in Ramsey, New Jersey. So very big world, but small at the same time.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you both so much for joining us, and thank you, Don Bosco Prep. And as always, stay safe out there.